So I saw one that said, it's a YouTube video. It said, Melly Cherie's new man is confirmed to be fine and treating her very well. So is your new man fine and treating you?
Okay.
Well, new man. Let's start there.
Hello everybody and welcome back to What's the Latest. Now, Melody Holt from Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Obviously her marriage and ultimately separation and divorce from one Martell Holt has kind of been one of the driving forces around the show. Everybody remember, from the allegations to the side chick, that Martell, and just how that whole thing played out, right? Well, it seems like Melody is kind of ended up on the right side of things. Her business seems to be flourishing, and at this point in time, she's actually coming out speaking in regards to where she is in her new relationship with her new man. Take a listen here and take a look at what Melody had to say.
Such a part in this show, there was literally a special talking about how social media is pretty much intrinsic to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Do you think people look too hard for clues about shade being thrown? Because there was literally IG Live you had on shades, and people were like, Melody out here shading Martell because she got sunglasses on. And I'm like, do people look too hard into what's going on social media?
Absolutely.
Or sometimes
I mean, if I can be honest,
yeah.
I've seen headlines before, and I'm like, that ain't true. But no, that's not what I was doing.
Yes.
Oh no, that's not what I was thinking. I literally think that about myself.
Yeah.
So yes, absolutely true.
Okay.
How do I choose to handle it? To be honest with you, you don't see me coming online to address much of anything. Now, in my earlier days of reality TV, now let me be honest. Now I was that person who would hit live real quick, just live.
Be like, let me log in. Got it.
But yes. That doesn't work with trying to be at peace for real. It doesn't. And so things that I could go live about,
yes.
I'll be like, what? I just choose not to, because I'm like, you know what? Let me focus on
do it.
My businesses, my career, my children. You know what I'm saying? My children are literally silent partners in their own businesses. I'm creating legacy over here. I'm teaching them work ethic. I am, y'all see me on live sometimes packing, and they right there with me. Like, that's what I'm focused on. It's all about legacy for me. So yes. I don't, I can't address everything. I don't even try to. But yes, sometimes things do be a reach.
Yeah. Fair. And I'm glad you brought up headlines that you see about yourself, because one thing I like to do is give people a chance to do some reality recap rumor control. So I saw one that said, it's a YouTube video. It said, Melly Cherie's new man is confirmed to be fine and treating her very well. So is your new man fine and treating you?
Okay.
New man. Let's start there.
I've been divorced now for 2 years. I have been gone for 3. And of course I've been dating, right? On and off. There have been times when I wasn't dating because I didn't want to. I was like, you know what? I want to go within. I want to just spend time with myself. I want to work on my healing, my self-love journey, focus on my children. I don't want to date right now. So I've had I'm dating a little bit. No, I ain't ready. I don't want to date right now, right? Right now I am dating someone, and all those things you said is actually true.
He is fine and treating her very well, darling. Just make sure you guys make a note of that. Okay, great. We love to hear that. We love to hear that.
It's the reality of it. I feel like I have literally lived an entire, marriage, divorce out loud, so to speak, and it has all played out on television. And so I've been enjoying keeping this part of me more private. I give people just a little bit, just because a part of me feels like I owe that, to my supporters because they literally cried with me, right? They've been with me through the whole process. So I also want them to celebrate the joyous time in my life too. Going back to that transparency and just being open, you know. But overall, I've done a pretty good job of keeping it very closed in and just, you know, just enjoying for having that just for me.
Good. Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm not gonna get too much in your business, but what does he think when he sees fan comments or he sees what you're going through while filming? I'm sure he's probably protective of you. Like, what are his thoughts about sometimes some of the things that people say about you?
He doesn't get to see or hear much of that because he's not like an internet junkie, so to speak. Oh yeah, he's not good. Yes. Into what's being said or what's going on. Of course, he's been able to, you know, see or feel and hear some of my, you know, complaints when I'm filming and things that are happening. But in terms of like the internet, YouTube and Instagram, like he don't really do all of that. So, yeah.
Good. He's nice and low key. We like that. We like that. All right, let's look at some of these fan comments in our inbox. Somebody said, forgiveness doesn't mean fellowship. I think that's a good word right there. Someone said, I think we know. Someone said, what is your relationship like with the other ladies on the cast? We talked about that a little bit. How did your mom enjoy writing the book?
Oh my gosh. So yes, my mom has like 4 books out right now. Yeah, she does. Yes. And what's so crazy is I remember like growing up, I used to enter competitions all the time. You know, I received so many scholarships when I graduated high school. And for a lot of those things, I would have to write an essay, right? And I can literally remember having my mom help me write essays at times. And mama, read over this. Look, do you think this sounds good, right? And so I can say, I remember she had a poem featured in this big national journal of poetry when I was in like middle school or elementary school. And so she's always loved writing. So now looking at her now with these 4 books out, to be honest, I am not in the least bit surprised. Because she's gifted there, she's talented there, that comes easy for her. And I've seen firsthand growing up that writing is definitely one of the gifts that God gave her.